The rollercoaster romance between 90 Day Fiance stars Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo has officially taken a shocking new turn. After years of passionate love, explosive fights, and endless reconciliations, it seems the fiery pair has reached the end of the line, and in true Jasmine and Gino fashion, it's anything but peaceful. In a stunning twist that has fans completely bewildered, both Jasmine and Gino have reportedly filed for divorce, but in two different states. This bizarre situation has left fans, legal experts, and even fellow castmates scratching their heads. How did it get to this point? What does it mean for their marriage? And could there still be a chance at reconciliation? Let's unpack the drama, the heartbreak, and the chaos that only Jasmine and Gino could deliver. The beginning of the end. Things have been rocky between Jasmine and Gino for quite some time. From the moment they appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, their relationship was marked by passionate chemistry and volcanic arguments. Jasmine's fiery Panamanian personality often clashed with Gino's calm, reserved demeanor, though his secretive tendencies and occasional dishonesty didn't help. After finally making it to the US and marrying Gino in Michigan, Jasmine appeared ready to embrace her new life. However, whispers of unhappiness soon began to surface. She struggled with homesickness, cultural differences, and what she often described as Gino's emotional unavailability. According to sources close to the couple, things took a sharp downturn earlier this year. Jasmine was increasingly frustrated. One insider revealed she felt like Gino wasn't making her a priority anymore. She missed the passion and effort he used to show. Meanwhile, Gino allegedly confided in friends that he couldn't handle Jasmine's explosive moods and constant accusations. The tension built up until, predictably, everything erupted. The final straw reportedly came after a heated argument about finances and trust. Jasmine, who had been managing some of their shared expenses, accused Gino of hiding money from her. Gino, in turn, claimed Jasmine was being paranoid and controlling. It was bad, a source claimed. Jasmine packed her bags, threw his favorite hat into the trash, and said she was done for good. Gino tried to calm her down, but she wasn't hearing it. She said, "I'm not your puppet anymore," and stormed out. Within days, Jasmine was spotted back in Florida, where she had been staying part-time for fitness coaching work. Fans noticed she appeared without her wedding ring in several Instagram stories. She posted cryptic quotes about betrayal and independence, writing, "Sometimes the person you love the most is the one you need to let go of." Meanwhile, Gino stayed silent until eagle-eyed fans found that he'd unfollowed Jasmine on social media and deleted most of their couple photos. Divorce papers filed in two states? Here's where things get truly wild. Reports broke last week that Jasmine had filed for divorce in Florida, claiming irreconcilable differences and citing emotional distress. Fans assumed the story was over until Michigan court records revealed that Gino had also filed for divorce, just days later, in his home state. Yes, you read that right, they both filed divorce papers independently, in separate states. Legal experts say this is highly unusual, though not entirely unheard of. When two people are married in one state and live in multiple jurisdictions, it's possible for each party to file separately, explained one family law attorney. But it complicates things significantly. The courts will need to determine which filing takes precedence. In other words, Jasmine and Gino's breakup is not only emotional chaos, it's a full-blown legal nightmare. Jasmine speaks out, "He was playing games." Shortly after the news broke, Jasmine took to Instagram Live to address her fans, and she didn't hold back. Wearing a sleek black top and visibly emotional, she told viewers, "I didn't want to go this route, but Gino left me no choice. He was playing games with me, filing in Michigan like I'm some joke. You can't play games with my heart and then try to divorce me behind my back." Jasmine claimed that she had initially tried to speak to Gino about separating amicably, but he ignored her calls and blocked her on social media. "I was loyal to him until the end," she added, "but I won't be disrespected anymore. He can have his cold Michigan snow, I'll have my sunshine and peace in Florida." Her words quickly went viral, with fans flooding social media to share their reactions. Some sympathized with her pain, while others accused her of dramatizing the situation for attention. "Jasmine is always intense," one fan wrote on Reddit, "but honestly, Gino knew what he signed up for." Another countered, "She's acting like she didn't also file for divorce. They're both messy." Gino breaks his silence. Gino, who's usually quieter and more measured than his fiery ex, finally spoke out through a close friend who shared his side with 90 Day Insider. Gino's heartbroken. The friend said, "He truly loved Jasmine, but he feels like he can't do anything right in her eyes anymore. Every day was a fight. Filing for divorce wasn't something he wanted to do. but he felt like it was the only way to end the toxicity. Gino reportedly believes Jasmine's Florida filing was meant to humiliate him publicly, and that she wanted to beat him to the punch. That's why he responded by filing in Michigan, his home turf. He's not trying to drag it out, the insider added. He just wants closure and to move on. Friends and castmates react as news of the double divorce filing spread. Fellow 90 Day Fiance stars began chiming in, and their reactions were telling. Loren Brovarnik, who once shared a tell-all couch with the pair, commented on a fan post saying, "Honestly, I'm not surprised. They've been through too much. Sometimes love just isn't enough." Yara Zaya, known for her own fiery personality, shared a subtler take. "They both love drama, but I hope they find peace separately." Meanwhile, Darcy Silva posted a cryptic message to her Instagram story: "Never settle for chaos, even if it comes wrapped in passion." Fans immediately suspected she was referring to Jasmine and Gino, though Darcy later claimed it was just general advice. Fans divided. The Jasmine and Gino fanbase has always been split. Some adore their intense chemistry, while others find their arguments exhausting. With this new twist, the divide is sharper than ever. Team Jasmine supporters argue that she gave up her life, her career, and her country for Gino, only to be let down emotionally. They say she deserves to take back her power. "She loved him hard," one fan wrote, "but he took her for granted." Filing for divorce was her way of saying, "I'm done being the fool." On the other hand, Team Gino fans feel he's been patient beyond reason. "No one could deal with Jasmine's temper forever," said another. "He tried, he stayed loyal, but eventually, enough is enough." Social media has exploded with theories, memes, and even mock divorce court posters featuring the couple. One fan joked, "Forget 90 Day Fiance, this should be 90 Day Divorce, the battle of the states." What happens next? So where does this leave Jasmine and Gino legally and emotionally? If both divorce filings move forward, a judge will likely determine which court has jurisdiction, meaning one case will be dismissed in favor of the other. Given that Gino resides in Michigan, it's likely that the Michigan filing will take precedence. However, Jasmine's Florida filing could complicate matters if she can prove she's been living there long enough to establish residency. Experts say this could drag on for months or even longer, especially if either party decides to contest assets, spousal support, or other terms. Emotionally, things appear bleak. Jasmine has hinted she's focusing on her new chapter, posting pictures of herself at the beach with the caption, "Peace after the storm." Meanwhile, Gino has reportedly returned to work and has been spending time with family in Michigan. His friends say he's trying to heal quietly, though fans noticed he recently liked a few posts about starting over and self-respect. Could there be a reconciliation? Despite all the drama, some fans refuse to give up hope. After all, Jasmine and Gino have broken up and made up countless times before. They thrive on chaos. One fan joked on Twitter, "They'll probably end up back together just to fight again next season." But others aren't so sure. This time, the wounds seem deeper, the tone more final. Jasmine's insistence on reclaiming her independence, coupled with Gino's quiet retreat from the spotlight, feels like a definitive end. Still, in the unpredictable world of 90 Day Fiancé, nothing is ever certain.